It is very telling, as you say, Werler, that we do see some of these players have been here from the very beginning. RLS, they may have changed what the RLS stands for once or twice, but nevertheless, they are definitely veterans of. It's wonderful to say we do have real veterans now of the FOF. Now we're into our so many seasons in. So
I'm excited to see how that goes.
Yes, and one thing we should point out is that actually it does look like we've seen a bit of a... hang on, hold the thought.
Looks like an all-in from Pangu. Double flash and the ignite will finish it off. Barely getting out from that tower shot. Almost trading the kills. Pangu Soul taking first blood on Sunrise. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Frozen Incursion is going to get slowed down by Escape's W, but a flash stun from Volibear into a hook onto the support. A lot of split damage, but it...
Oh my god!
With a flash, barely result in a kill. Such split damage, but it does result in gold.
Honestly, I mean, there isn't... yes, the Rise is going to build tank. Hold on.
Uh-oh, there's a gang coming out of the mid lane. Frozen Incursion and Sunrise with a lot of burst damage on Pangu Soul is going to easily burst him down. His first recall of the game, picking up the Iron Spike whip already, which is pretty good with that farm lead that he has over Volibear. And speaking of Volibear, he's sneaking up in the bot lane, but Jarvan's coming around. They're going to start this fight. Tef taking a lot of damage. Escape has to bust the heal. War Leader coming out for the roundabout gank, but is going to flag and drag out and back on to Frozen Incursion. He's taken very low. Both of them going down. And Jinx with the reset is going to try to put out as much damage as he can. Tafar has gotten rooted. They're still going for it. Got the stun on Ollie. But Gimme a Reset is dashing in for the extra bonus damage and potentially a kill on Escape, but it's going to result in his death, and Escape barely getting out alive, but Sunrise's ult will be able to pick it up, and Nautilus going to take out the supportal combat and scoop up with a 3-for-2, or 3-for-3 actually, on both sides. That is very much the case. Frozen Incursion is on the top side of the map. Kieri does have flash. Could be able to get out of this alive, but Frozen Incursion, it looks good E coming out from Kieri. Gonna buy some time to try to get out of this alive, but unfortunately it's just too much damage. Stun on a Jarvan from the parry is gonna be enough to potentially take him down too. War Leader having to flash out of that, but Rise TP coming up with the ulti is not going to... with a flash might be able to get into the Fiora. Fiora opting to flash away as well. Frozen Incursion jumping in on this, has to flash away again, but Winions might take him out, and Pangu Soul is going to pick up another kill, and they're going to be able to push up top lane. Is going for, I believe, the Divine Sunderer. The build path is just so similar to Essence Reaver, I have to double take every time I see it. Frozen Incursion is in the bot lane. They are going to pop the Nautilus ult on Escape. Escape is going to pop out the traps. It's a 3v3 now with bot lane. War Leader is going to tank up a little bit. Escape taking so much damage. 3-man knockup. Good flag and drag into a Cataclysm. Explosion from the Jinx rocket. And a couple more autos from the rocket should be enough to secure double kill. It's so close though. Escape narrowly getting out with a double kill to his name. And in the mid lane, we had a little bit of a 1v1 action going on over here. Let's see how this goes. Rise stunning under tower. Root versus Root. We have the Even Shroud.
Extended
Fight coming in. We got the deleted scenes coming in hot. Sunrise gonna trade on Pangu Soul immediately. W, they're trading CC. Rooted under tower. Rise is tanking. It's so close. I'm just surprised that Pangu Soul was able to narrowly avoid that. Or was able to narrowly avoid dying to tower, but Sunrise with the ulti is going to be able to pick Pangu up.
Point now, aside from a Herald, still no neutral objectives as...
Ooh, Fiora getting the stun on Mordekaiser might just put Kieri in her grave. Oh, it's so close though. The Fiora ult narrowly getting her out of that alive. That was a very close fight up in the top lane. Both tops at 1 HP, no resources to use. They both have TP. Pangu Soul going in for the roundabout. Oh, this is not good. Oh, but almost taking a trade kill into Kieri. That was so close. That's it doesn't hit any champions. They're going to be able to get that Cloud Drake with ease. And Escape gonna take a hook to the face. Nautilus ult. That's a treatment we've been seeing since the beginning of time. Rest in peace, Escape. Gonna get the shutdown.
Second Herald spawning in not too long. It does look like NWT looking to put some pressure on the top side.
Ollie gonna get knocked out by the flag and drag. There's 3 versus 3 right now coming up with a Jinx rocket off to the side. Is going to narrowly miss the fight. And meanwhile, in the fight, Bailey forced to flash out of the Cataclysm. Frozen Incursion jumping in with the ulti. We're gonna trade the Fiora for potentially Ollie in a second here as Frozen Incursion pinks up more. 2 players of RLS are very low, but it doesn't matter because Pangu Soul will pick up the 3rd kill for that 4v4, 5v4 even. Almost, if you want to count that, has the Unleashed teleport, is ready to fight this. It is going to start. Kiri TP down. The fight has started. 5 on 5 in the pit. It is going to be Frozen Incursion picking up that dragon, but Frozen Incursion is going to be taken very low. Jarvan going down first. They are actually... I cannot see a single thing in this fight. It is so close, but Ollie's being taken down. It is going to be Braum next up in the order. Oh my god. Give Me a Reset does get out of the fight away from Escape, who just got a reset on the Fiora. Is going to go ham. Taking a lot of autos. Escape taken very low. That was one heck of a fight. That was the coolest fight I've ever seen so far. RLS cooldown, and it will not be up for another, I believe that is 2 minutes. Which is very big for Ryze TP at the time. But that's okay because there's not really much objectives to go for on the map anymore, at least to prioritize, as the ultis up in the top lane are being expended. Valiancy is, oh my god, going to take so much damage from that Q from Mordekaiser. But the healing on both sides of this fight made that so close. And Jinx coming online with the Runaan's Hurricane second item. Almost halfway to the LDR. Oh, Ryze going to take a hook to the face. It's going to spark a 2v2 with a TP coming up. Escape zoning out Frozen Incursion, but the flag and drag is going to make this fight a little one-sided for RLS as they're starting to chase NWT out of their own jungle. Sunrise almost getting swag flagged, but it is going to narrowly dodge the Jinx W as well. Sunrise does come out of that alive. Not a single kill was given to RLS, but oh, now I spoke way too soon. With the Q snipe onto Sunrise to pick her up.
Numbers advantage every time, you know, we engage on you, then we'll take it. And again, now Valiancy's caught out.
Very much so. 5 members in this top lane forced to flash out, but it's not going to matter whatsoever. That is going to be Escape picking up a 6th kill, and they might be starting this Baron. The double pink just to make sure it's not warded. Give Me a Reset. Sunrise on the opposite wall. They might try to fight for this 4v5. Baron is not going to be in full focus as it's still above half. They're taking it down. They're starting to close in. This might be the start of the fight. Braum ulti zoning them away. War Leader's looking to get out of the pit. They're trying to stay. They're in between staying in it and starting this fight. I think right now they're going to elect to finish this Baron. Frozen? Very close. They're jumping in. Red team's going to steal that one. Frozen Incursion. Beautifully stolen. Early smite from War Leader. And it's not going to amount to too much because they're just going to get aced by RLS. They're way too strong. Denying them the Baron. Oh, this kiting from Give Me a Reset is beautiful, though. Zeri is one heck of a champion. Still has the GA, by the way. It actually gets out alive. Oh, not GA. That looked like GA spinning around her, but it wasn't. Give Me a Reset doesn't even need a GA because he just gets out alive. Will not amount to too much. Mordekaiser is coming down. There could be a fight that breaks out because of this. No flash on the Mordekaiser. Isn't going to be able to get too much engaged, but War Leader jumping on in. Zeri is jumping out immediately. Frozen Incursion forced to flash away, but Ollie might take the L for his team. That is going to be Escape picking that one up. 3-item Jinx. That's about as scary as honestly, this Jinx is looking pretty scary right now. Jumping on in here as well. They're lined up perfectly for the same kind of fight we saw a couple of dragons ago. And I'm going to see if it amounts to the same way. Just poke being thrown around by each. Oh, but they're going to try to engage here. Good ulti coming out from RLS. Going to wipe the floor with Volibear. Ollie taking the L from Jinx as well. At the double kill for Escape. Traded by the Braum. Sunrise for the Zanyas. Escape is in the focus right now. Zeri getting a double kill as well. Going to be running after them. It's 3v3 right now. Even trade so far. Both junglers and supports going down evenly. But Pangu Soul is just for them. If they can get the second Baron, that's a lot of gold for the enemy or for their team to help catch them back up. The 4,000 gold lead that we saw almost 10 minutes ago hasn't increased for RLS. They've kept that gold lead that RLS has there. It hasn't moved. Oh my god. He's going on. Oh, you're going to go right on to the enemy team. War Leader is going to get blown up, and Braum as well. This is very good. But unfortunately, the damage from Escape and Penguin Soul is just way too much for NWT to handle, and Jinx is going to pick up another double. There's no way Give Me a Reset gets out of this alive, and I spoke way too soon. I
Sorry, man.
You know, at this point, I'm just going to stop saying that Give Me a Reset's going to die, because he's just not. He's just not.
Chiari tries to fight, and we know he can do it. But NWT are not saying, you know, goodbye just yet. They stalled out the Baron. Once again, Give Me a Reset. Hold on.
War Leader going right back in with the flag and drag. Frozen Incursion is going to be caught in the middle of the fight. He's going to have to flash out again. Ollie is getting free hit as well. He's going to give up his life. Escape getting a reset. Doing so much damage on NWT. Give Me a reset.
Oh my god.
Now caught a little bit. Is out of mana. Taking so much damage from these autos.
Yeah.
And finally, your long await. If you wanted to see this area go down, she finally did. And they're going to get a free Baron from RLS. Zeri, the
time around, because no damage was able to put on him previously. Now they've got the Baron. This could be a game-winning push. One more 5v5 for NWT to say, can we make it happen?
And they're going right for it. Stormbringer from Frozen Incursion is going to stun up. Pengu Soul hook onto Escape is going to take him out of the fight. Does have stopwatch still if he needs it. They're going to trade a kill onto Valiancy as they get this fight going. Give Me a Reset stuck in the back. Escape forced the stopwatch.
Oh.
Is going to take out Zeri before he can kill Escape. Escape is going to be able to get so many resets, amounting to 4 kills so far. Ollie, which is usually the first one to die, is going to be the last one. And RLS are going to sweep that 4-0 as they bring it up to the mid lane to potentially end this game.
That is going to be that. Once again, RLS played Protect the President or Protect the Zornite Queen, whatever you want to say, and credit to Give Me a Reset, but I think he'd had enough. He just tried to take out the Jinx. It didn't happen. The
Mundo mid or Civillock and Red are going to be swapping lanes. With that being said, I'm looking forward to one heck of a game. Spicy draft coming out from both teams, as I did shout out before from Utility Monster. And honestly, I'm excited to get into not going to amount to any kill, not going to amount to anything just yet. The Karthus ulti is held. Don't think it's enough to secure the Vigard just yet. So he is going to hold that and take his base.
Yeah, Luru, fantastic. Ooh, hello.
Meanwhile, on the top lane, Gangplank all being thrown. Hecarim all to follow with Red flashing away. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get out as GP is able to stack him up. +6 gold for his trouble. First blood on the map, and Gangplank's going to be the proud holder of that one.
You think you've got a Mundo, but if you don't have anti-heal, the Mundo will he'll get you like that. So that's a rough one. However, Freelancer will opponent, they might be caught out. 3v3.
Good NATO from Janna to stop P-Sweezy from getting in on that. Utility Monster getting close to that ulti is going to happen, but it's going to be traded by a Sandra ult, which will not matter because the Primordial Burst from Freelancer will still pick him up despite the range of Skarner ultimate being mitigated by the Lissandra ult. Between Cloud for Hecarim.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The gates have opened.
The gates have indeed opened, and I think that's the second time this game we've seen Hex Dragon. Or the second time tonight we've seen Hex Dragon. Mundo ulti, not up just yet. Not going to matter. Karthus ulti was popped for that as well. I don't think it did too much because of the spell shield. It didn't look like it. Almost taken about to half. Dax on the Krugs, YUBI and Jaffe, or Red and Jaffe, are looking like they're going to scrap again. Dax on the are getting cornered by Utility Monster. And
oh my god.
There's going to be 2 fronts for this fight. Jaffe going down to Red without a trace. P-Sweezy and Dax on the other hand. The second front of this fight, Civillock flashing off. The ulti going wide. That's so unfortunate. And Lissandra's going to pick up a double kill. YUBI Red looking like he's going to be trying to, you know, salvage something from that. But it's not going to amount to anything. That's a 2-for-1 trade for Baby.
Bot lane, and that is going to allow them additional pressure as YUBI have first dibs on this Drake.
Preluding the fight with a Karthus ult, taking a little bit of damage for YUBI. Dax is going in to try to steal it. Does not amount to anything. The Hex Gate was not in time. The bust was just a little bit late. But Glacial and a Skarner ult will pull Antunes away from this team. Will for sure secure him. Civillock forced the flash over the wall after getting cornered by Baby. Good ulti from Hecarim, but better ulti from Jenna to push him away. Still is going to get the kill, even through exhaust, and Skarner's going to go down as well, but UB Reds in the back line is picking up some kills. Dax looking to trade Freelancer. It's so close, and I think Freelancer is going to be going down here. Meanwhile, Red is going to be able to pick up the rest of the fight. Jaffe running away for his life, does get slowed, does get interrupted, does die during the flash. That's got to feel so bad for Jaffe, but UB pick up a 3 for 5 and soul point.
Him right now.
That is for sure.
Yeah, and right now we have another Drake. You know, after all that extended fight and us, you know, reeling a little bit after that previous encounter, we have another Drake coming up in less than 2 minutes.
Trying to trade it with the Primordial Burst. P-Sweezy's going to be able to pick up what looks to be 2 as Bill the Pony's fighting for his life. It pops the Shirelias, but still standing still. P-Sweezy solo on that one. 2 for 0 so far for Baby, as Dax getting planted away is going to reward himself with a red buff from Utility Monster. Baby's starting to take control of the game again.
You know, despite the fact that, of course, a lot of the gold on the side of UB is on the Mundo. However, as we move in 20 seconds on Drake, let us know that...
Oh, no. Flash coming out from Antunes to stay away from that one. Carther's going to pick up an ulti. We're back to the 5v5 fight, and P-Sweezy going in for a self-frozen tomb is going to get knocked out by Janna, forced to Zanya's. Good cage from Vygar to sort of ward off the fight a little bit. Champion Red doing what he does best, getting a kill on the back line. P-Sweezy going down. Luru being taken very low. Utility Monster running for his life. Dax is in the middle of the fight, but Civillock gets picked up by Jaffe. They're starting to push this one out. Jaffe pumping out lots of damage, but the W from Vygar finds Dax in the face, and that's their jungler down. And they're looking to turn the dragon in their favor. Walls from Vygar is going to be zoning them away. Will they be able to get this one? Antunes, Luru, and Jaffe taken very low against a very tanky UB, and this Hex Dragon Soul should be as good as theirs. GP all being popped. They're not giving up this one without a fight. Taking up to 2,000. They're going to be able to slay it, and that's going to be theirs. Karma Q falling just short. It is so close. That could have actually stolen it, I do believe, if it did connect. But they are going to get their soul for the game and take it at the Baron as Red is able and ready to ward off Baby as much as he can as he's sitting on the red side of their jungle. Dax is fluttering around. He's going to look to try to steal this one. 6,000 on the dragon. They are aware of Dax's presence. And Luru is coming from the behind. I'm not too sure exactly what he's going to apply here, but Dax is getting suppressed up. Baron is reset once again. Dax is running amok and stunned, suppressed again, and killed. Double kill with a solo in the back for Karma for UB as they run this one up. Luru is going to pick up Civillock, who was a little too low and a little too far out as Red, oh my god, wow, Flash Prowler from Jaffe is going to secure Freelancer, is going to trade his life, and then Utility Monster is going to pick up a free P-Sweezy to bring the 2 for 5 for UB. Not too much threat going on with these champions that we see, though. I don't think it's going to amount to an inhibitor.
That's what Baby need to win this game now. Right. And they have an opportunity in 20 seconds time.
And it's going to be make or break for Baby at this point in the game because of the fact that they can't kill anyone. Dak going in for the ulti immediately. Freelancer does take a little bit of damage, but not enough to really amount to anything. Suppress coming out, and Dax will be going down for free. Civillock going to follow as well as a Frozen Tomb from P-Sweezy is going to be traded with ease. So far it is 2 for 1 in the favor of UB as this Elder Drake is up. They still have a jungler accessible. This is going to be as good as theirs. Baby tried to make the effort to turn it around, but unfortunately it was all for naught, and this Elder is going to go right into their pockets. Health, a bunch of resistances, Anathema's changed to reduce more damage. Elder and Baron. I mean, Red can just win the game himself. I mean, go ahead and take that in Hip Tower. You got it.
They're gonna play it out. As we can see, thank you for the observers once again. That's a 1,500 gold. That's a lot of first strike, but it's against an Elder, man.
Utility Monster getting the flash and the impale on to Jaffe is going to take out one of their only main damage dealers, and I think UB are going for the end. The 3-0 streak of Baby is going to be given up if they can end this game here. Cage from Vigar is going to amount to nothing, but this Elder Drake is going to tick down Dax, and he's going to blow up to that. Good ulti from Karthus to get them very low, but it's not enough to amount to anything, as all 5 members of Baby are indeed dead, and YUBI are going to take game 2 in the most weird way possible. I mean, for the most hyped game of the week, we got one heck of a draft.
We did indeed well.
Coming out from the side of trickle-down economics, because you can really swap either of those into either lane.
You can. I'm basically 100% certain that is set support. But my first thought, honestly, is, you know, that's obviously an Ahri mid. There's no doubt about that. This could be the Soraka top, could be the Nautilus jungle Hecarim top, could be the Soraka support. It's a question of where you're going to be slotting this one in. But no Hex Flash on this Nautilus means that is going to stick and sting for a hot minute. But Bob Joseph once again
got a nice stun as Oriri gets pulled in by the face breaker, losing a lot of damage. Oriri trying to find Hook, isn't quite able to. He's brought exceptionally low though. Ultravox looking to finally get that takedown, doesn't manage to actually get the nice last shot off. We do see Lilia coming and getting first blood as he leaves, takes him down. Ultravox staying alive, having to flash away door, stay away. Viona's getting taken out as well, and that is going to be a kill for Set and a kill for Lilia. Where for Art of War to go if they're caught out in the jungle.
All right, and Zen looking for a trade here.
Look at that, already getting a nice bit of damage back and forth. Not quite able to pick up a kill, although look at this. Bob Joseph getting speedy right now as he does manage to try and find a facebreaker. Isn't quite able to. He's going to get really, really low with that. But huge haymaker comes out, and he's going to get taken down as Crimes comes into the lane. They're going to be chasing down this bot lane. We already see him trying to get away, and a poor old Ultravox is going to get taken down in revenge, and that is going to be Viona's. Much healthier this time around as he survives. And in the top lane right now, looks like we got a huge fight going on between Zen and Slowbro. Slowbro is getting really low, but look at that. This is what Soraka does. They just heal right up if they hit you with 1 Q.
Yeah, you're going to be healing up and still sitting on the barrier, sitting tight. But, I mean, one of the things about that play there is that Bob Joseph honestly played it really, really well, but they all walked up a little bit too far, and Viona's sitting on the Gravitum means that they don't get to get away from Crims on this Hecarim.
Like how healthy Crimes Clear has been. They've been doing a really good job keeping themselves ahead of this Lilia, who has ganked twice already. Oh look at that nice flash going in as Vionas gets caught out. A huge face breaker. And the haymaker comes out as well. Viona's getting brought exceptionally low, but look, Crimes is already back in the lane, just doing his thing. Ultravox getting brought exceptionally low, and we see Vionas picking up a kill.
Oh my lord, Bob Joseph continues. Hold on.
Charm here in the mid lane, and it looks like Mizusa brought really low, and poor Minoa is able to just dash under turret and get that kill.
Yeah, and with
looking like it's going in the direction of Art of War. However, we have seen in a couple of their past games, they've gotten themselves ahead, they've done really well in the early game, and they're just end up losing something in the mid game, and it just doesn't work out. Look at this Slowbro getting brought pretty low, down to half health already. But with that, we know trickle-down economics likes to play for the long con. They like to play the late game. They like to plan things out. So this could be playing right into their hand.
Yeah, and one thing I love from Zen here is that a lot of these trades we are seeing Zen cancel the Q early, not going for the full knockup.
Ooh, and hold on. Knockup is right here. Huge fight coming out. We got the Dream Maker coming out, and Leaves is going to be able to put poor Soraka right to sleep.
He looks so comfortable in this matchup right now.
I'm not going to lie. I miss the days of Banner of Command, building that, dropping it on a lane, and you just walk away, and it does its thing as it just shuts down. I miss that, but then again, I also miss the Ardent Sensor meta, so...
Okay, don't get me wrong. I actually miss the Ardent Sensor meta a lot, but oh god.
Oh, look at this nice engage coming out. As Crime's coming in with the fear. That is going to be poor Crime Boss Man taken out of the game, and that is another kill. This bot lane has just been seeing some absolutely devastating fights for trickle-down economics.
Yeah, I mean, like, right now, Bob Joseph is... Don't get me wrong. I'm just giving a bit of a shout out to our cat boys here.
Nice use of the silence right there by Soraka. We do see that Lilia is looking for this engage. However, it is a bait by Art of War. They were waiting for it. They're looking for this pincer. They're already trying to go in. Poor Oriri's going to get taken down, but it's not going to matter as the rest of the Art of War esports does arrive. Starts to start threading right through trickle-down economics, showing them why their economic policy is not the one you want to be following. Look at that. They already try to get on a little bit of a target, but not quite able to find it, as we do see Art of War having to retreat as Mezuzah has returned, but look at that charm over the wall.
Minwoo.
Mezuzah, nice job, Minwoo. Poor Bob Joseph getting brought really low. Vionis, though, not taking a lot of damage, but is going to get sliced by Leaves' Crescent Strike, and that is going to be a disengage from Art of War, not quite able to turn it up for more than just one kill, but that was really back and forth. In the meanwhile,
we have been giving a lot of props to.
This is still going. Look at this. Bob Joseph going in on Minwoo. Minwoo getting brought down as Mezuzah goes for the tower dive.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that we've been giving a lot of props to Krems, to Bob Joseph for being proactive, but Leaves has been quietly sitting on 100% kill so much on this Hecarim. Oh, okay.
Nice engage on the Slowbro with the point blank ulti coming out from Sion. He's able to take him down. That is going to be poor Slowbro getting brought exceptionally low. The silence to stop the knockup as Zenzen held onto it for just a little bit too long. Isn't quite able to finish him off and get that kill, so he's going to have to back off a little bit, but that was really well done. Looks like we got a TP coming in the top lane as well, though. Ari coming to join this fight. Minwoo looking for that engage. He knew that the rest of the members of TWE were there, but look at that. We got the dive under the tower. We got the shot coming from across the map. It does manage to find Soraka. Nice explosion. They're brought really, really low, and unfortunately, this top tower doesn't look like it's going to survive much longer. Once it's gone, there's nothing to stop TDE from pushing it in even farther. Easy avenues to come back into the game.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I mean, one of the big things, right, that y'all
nice
didn't hear
catch on that charm right there. Minwoo able to get another one. That is going to be a dive out as Crimes uses the dash in order to avoid getting pulled in. And look at that huge amount of damage on Minwoo, though. That Victor ultimate is just ripping right through that health bar. And unfortunately, that is going to be the mid laners brought down by the opposing teams. We are looking at the Drakes coming out right now, and it does look like we're going to be getting an Infernal Soul. So that was both of us being wrong on that. Bob Joseph getting caught out right here, and unfortunately, there is very little they're able to do. They're holding on to that W for as long as possible, finally bring it out, but no one gets caught in the center part of that. So there's going to be no true damage. Bob Joseph getting brought down as well, and poor Jigs coming in to try and save their support is not able to and gets taken down for their troubles. Priority, though, they are taking this Rift Herald down before the Baron comes up, so that means that they'll be able to have another huge push. Look at this in the mid lane. Nice hook by Oriri as they do manage to catch him out. That's going to be 2 silenced from the Soraka, but the Soraka is going to get stunned and locked in place as we see Leaves going in on the backline. Anytime the rest of the fight shows up, Art of War trying to do a huge heal coming out as it does manage to barely save their team member, but it's not quite able to do enough. Mezuzah brought exceptionally low, but is able to get out with just a sliver of their health. That is going to be the disengage. Jinx Rocket coming in, finding Minwoo, not able to take them down, and that is just going to be one member of Art of War taken down for that fight.
Oh my lord, I cannot believe that actually ended up with a 1-for-0, but either way, Bob Joseph sitting under this tower.
Bob Joseph flashing in with a huge face breaker, getting a nice bit of damage. They're going to get killed for their trouble, though, as unfortunately you do not take 4-on-1 as a set. Huge knockup coming out as the death charge does manage to find Leaves, but they are going to not going to be able to be taken down because of how far back they are.
Sitting in the precise location.
And it's as we see this coming out, we do see the Lord Dominic's on the side of Aphelios, which is really smart. Huge flash coming out from Minwoo. Unfortunately, not able to find a target with the charm as they had fired blindly into vision. Minwoo being brought exceptionally low from the laser as Mezuzah is just walking up right now. He's probably gets hit by the charm, brought back into the fight, so it's going to be a 3v1. And unfortunately, he cannot survive that, but he does.
You can try to stop me. I've got such a huge health bar, it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I mean, Titanic's really just, hey, you know what helps me farm better? Being able to have AoE auto attacks, and oh my lord.
Nice knockout coming from Zenzen. Huge charm coming out as Bob Joseph brought in exceptionally close. Unfortunately, he's not able to find a good target. The rest of the team is there. He does have flash available. He's able to flash in. That is going to be a huge dive as he goes in with the showstopper. But unfortunately for AWE, the damage is on the side of TDE as we see the return on their investments.
Dear Lord,
I mean, building that health bar, making it as big and beefy as he possibly can. And now we see that, again, these Baron-empowered minions are just so hard for Magic dealers to deal with. So Ari not quite able to do it. We do see Crimes looking for an engage. He does try to get the ult off, doesn't quite able to find it, but unfortunately for him, he's been separated from the rest of his team as he's now in the back line, while the rest of his team is trying to fight off this front line that just takes absolutely no damage. We do see Aphelios dropping the ultimate, but unfortunately it's not going to matter as the healing comes out from Soraka. It just doesn't matter. The health bar completely explodes. That is a double kill coming out from Cheeks. There's just so much damage coming out from TDE that it doesn't matter what healing. Look at that poor Slowbro
my lord,
getting taken down as well. And that is going to be the inhibitor turret going down. This is probably the final push to end the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of the things that sometimes at this point, right, you see a Soraka top, you're like, hey, we got to get some healing reduction. Zenzen's only call right here is the healing reduction No, I want just damage to just reduce every bit of
jumping right
winning.
on Minwoo, trying to take him out. Victor getting the laser shot, as that is going to be the final ace going down before Hecarim's able to come back up. That is going to be game for trickle-down economics.
team's turret has been destroyed.